Hi guys, so Bank Holiday Monday here in the UK, which is why I'm a little bit later with the cards, that and the fact that I've been at work. So let's see what this final week in August holds for us as we start looking towards September and the autumn. I don't know about you lot, but I already have some of my Halloween decorations planned. Let's go for you. Okay, so this week we have Dragonfly Emergence. Have you been hiding your light under a bushel? Or is there something you have been waiting to reveal? I think is kind of what I'm getting here. Another string to your bow. Not. Sometimes when I get this one, I think, oh, you know, what have you been hiding personally? You know, what are you not accepting? I don't think this is it. I think this is something that actually you've been working on for a while and you've just been waiting and waiting and waiting. And do you know what? Actually, the time is right. And the card that fell out of the deck, by the way, while I was shuffling, was that one. Notice Flower Unfoldment. So to me, I'm not sure that unfoldment is actually a word, but shh. To me, that says that this is you. This is something that is totally personal that, excuse me, you've been working on for a while and you've been kind of building your way up to it for a while. And now it's actually the time to start progressing in that. We've just had the new moon, you know, so a good time to be starting new things, to be thinking about new things. Good time to be emerging, essentially. Not getting anything else on that one for a moment. So we have the autumn equinox release. Yes, we are heading into autumn, but I don't think this is it. I think this, along with your dragonfly card here, I think this is you releasing the stuff that's holding you back. Okay. I don't think it's convention that's holding you back. I don't think it's tradition that's holding you back. I think it is just you. You are holding yourself back. So allowing your lotus to emerge allows you the release to be able to move forward with it. So stop hiding that light under a bushel. Stop turn around and going, oh yeah, but I don't know enough. I don't know enough. I don't know enough. You'd be surprised what it is that you do know and what you have to be able to pass on to others as well. So it's feeling like a very, very personal reading, to be fair. And then we have Breach. So sometimes when I get this card, I say that you are about to have a breach of confidence, a breach of trust, something like that. This one, I think, is actually about you breaching yourself. Okay, so we've got unfolding, we've got emergence, we've got release, we've got breach. It's all to do with breaking out. It's all to do with breaking free. There's a lot of shifts going on at the minute. Don't forget also, I mean, if you look at astrology, Chiron is, I think, I can't remember what they're in, but I think Chiron is in retrograde at the moment. And of course, that's the wounded healer. So what wounds are coming out at the moment that you need to deal with, that you need to address? Because by the end of the week, if you haven't, it's going to come out and it's going to come out and it's going to be messy. Okay, so at the beginning of the week, work on yourself, work on putting yourself forward, putting yourself out there, going, I can do this, having the trust in yourself. Because if you don't, I think it's going to be taken from you, and I think it's going to be a lot more violent than it needs to be, which again will lead to more emotions wrapped up around it, more reluctance, more frustration. It's not going to be a positive thing if we get to this point, but we can stop this happening. Okay, we can stop the breach doesn't have to be as violent as it is saying here. So trusting that the timing is right. Absolutely trusting. Sorry, I've knocked my little friend over there. So absolutely trusting that it is right, and believing that you have what it takes to turn and go, this is me. This is who I am. This is what I do. Okay, and releasing the chains you've put on yourself as to whether or not you think you're ready, because everything here is saying you are. If you don't release, then I think we're going to get the breach. So you need to work on being able to accept that things are moving a little faster than perhaps you planned for, but you know what? Doesn't matter. Everything is down to divine timing this week. So you've got the divine timing, you've got the emergency, you've got the accepting your gifts, accepting yourself, accepting what you are moving towards, and allowing any fears, any frustrations, any doubts over that to subside, to be pushed aside, because if you don't, then you are going to get thrown in at the deep end. And I know some people thrive on that, but 90% of us don't. And this flight or fight that's going to be going on at the end of the week, you can fly. You can literally, you can fly with it. You can fly with absolutely everything. But the more you deny it, the more you deny the release, the more you deny what it is that you actually know, the worse this is going to be. And it's going to be a total shock for you. It's, to me, this is giving me tower vibes today. So it's going to literally shake you to your core. Okay, so believe in yourself is the key to this week. And do you know what? I think the more you give into it, the more you release, the more you just allow it to happen, the more natural it's going to feel, the more you're going to realise that actually the one with the blocks was you. You were putting your own blocks in there. And don't blame yourself. We all do it. Trust me, we all do it. So allowing yourself to go, do you know what? I know this. I can do this. This is fine. And releasing it to the universe, trusting that timing is absolutely divine and is absolutely right. And then we won't get the breach at the end of the week. It will be a breakthrough, but I don't think it's going to be quite as violent as this one is planning to be. Okay, guys, that's all I'm getting for now. I will see you again next week, which is beginning of September. Bye for now.